Okay, guys, what's up? I'm back again. I'm here to talk about one of my favorite TV shows, and that is American Dad. And I wanted to give you guys top five reasons why American Dad is better than Family Guy. Now, when American Dad first came on, I did not know that it was made by Seth MacFarlane as well. I thought it was just some random new cartoon show on Fox Network or whatever. I was just like, this is so stupid. I don't understand it. But when I found out it was made by Seth MacFarlane, the same creator as Family Guy and the same voice actor, uh, the creator of Family Guy, and also voices, such characters as Peter, Brian, Stewie Quagmire. When I found out he made this show, I decided maybe I'll give it a shot. Maybe I'll see what the show is about. The first couple of seasons of every show doesn't start off the best, but eventually it does get better and funnier, or more dramatic, depending on what genre the TV show is under. But American Dad is one of the classics and definitely outshined Family Guy in any kind of way. But starting with number five, if I had to give a reason, number five would probably be the supporting characters. The supporting characters in American Dad is way they're way more interesting. There really aren't a whole lot of supporting characters in American Dad that I like, aside from Adam West, who, uh, God rest his soul, he passed away. I can't remember how long ago. And the people from the news station, they're okay. Um Tom and Diana, the Ollie, I mean, they're okay. Herbert the Pervert is probably the best one out of all of them, but nothing compares to, like Stan's boss, the koala bear, Steve's friends, um, their principal, who is freaking crazy. But those those side characters, supporting characters, compared to Family Guys, wipes them out of the freaking water. The, Number four, I'm going to go with the no cutaways. And when I say no cutaways, typically in Family Guy, when they make a joke or when they make a reference to does something, they always do a cutaway gag, and sometimes they're hit or miss, really depending on what the joke is. But uh, lately, for the past, I don't know how many years, Family Guy has lost its edge, which isn't really their fault. Usually, the longer the show goes on, the longer a comedy show goes on, the harder it gets to maintain that same kind of off to it that you once had. But the cutaway gags kind of takes away from the main story of the episode and what's going on. And American Dad does not do that at all. If they have done it, then I mean, they never do it. Actually, I don't know about anything about the newest seasons. Seeing how seeing as I have not watched any of the newest seasons since mm, in a few years, but usually in every American Dad episode, it's what's happening and what's going on at the moment. In number three, I'm gonna go with that Stan, the family dynamic, the family dynamic. They treat each other a whole lot better than how they treat each other in Family Guy. They are terrible people to each other, and it's a very unhealthy family to live in. Especially we have uh, toxic marriage like Peter and Lois, which leads me into the next one, number two, which is the Stan and Francine's relationship. Their marriage is a whole lot better than Peter and Lois. Their marriage is extremely toxic. I don't know why the hell Peter is still with her after all these years, after the hell that she has put him through. She's cheated on him freaking multiple times, and they're terrible parents to their kids. And Stan and Francine, I mean, there was an episode where Francine, cheated on Stan. This was more so back in the day when she found out this was I believe, a Christmas episode or something, when Stan found out he might not be Haley's biological father, and that's how he found out she cheated right before their wedding day, which was really messed up to do, but that's lightweight to compared to the stuff that Lois has done to Peter, and they're still together for some reason. I don't know, man. What the hell? And finally, number one, of course, it's Roger. Roger is probably the heart and soul of American Dad. He's the funniest character. And I would say the second would definitely be Stan, but Roger is the bread and butter of American Dad. He's the reason why a lot of people keep watching it. And if you typically have a show where a lot of people just watch it solely for one character, then I mean, you can take that as a win. But I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think American Dad is funnier than Family Guy? How do the seasons? How does it hold up compared to when it first started? Do you feel as if Family Guy is funnier? What's your opinion? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.